Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Erika, and today I'm going to be reviewing the Cheek Dew Serum Blushes from Colourpop. Currently, I have ordered 5 of the colors, so that is what I will be reviewing and giving my first, well, not a review, giving my first impressions and swatches for. These are the 5 colors that I picked up. I have Beyond, Hotline, Psst, Tumble for Ya, and Kiss Kiss. I got colors that I thought looked like they would be suited for a lighter pale skin tone. I will mention down below in the description what skin tone I actually am, so you can compare with a few foundation shades that I am or that I have used before that I know that like match me. So this is what I thought would be fitting, and I am somebody who super loves blush. I love swatching them for you guys, and you all seem to really enjoy when I do, and so I thought I would bring these on to my channel. Hope you enjoy. So I'm going to start just by opening it. I'm going to start with opening Beyond and just giving you all my first impressions. Ooh. Ew. I don't know if you can see this, but it's like, it's definitely separated. I'm gonna try and just shake it up. I think that, well, I think it's just because it's like a serum, so there's probably like oils in it. I don't know if there's ingredients on the box. No, there isn't, but, or no, there aren't ingredients. English, Erika. Has a seal on it, so I can go pretty hard with the mixing. Okay, so we're gonna take this off, and I'm gonna give you all like my first texture opinion. Interesting. So I know that a lot of people were saying that they compared it to the M Cosmetic serum blushes and also like a Glossier or like some sort of hybrid in between there, around there. But, ooh. That's interesting. It almost feels like a lip gloss, but not as sticky. Like it feels like I want to put it on my lips. Like the serum blushes from M Cosmetics, they feel more liquidy almost. This has like a, it's not sticky, it's not jelly, but it does definitely have like a bounce to it almost. Like, it's very fascinating. Doesn't smell like anything. Interesting. So first impressions, I'm definitely curious what it will look like on my face, but let me see if the other one's also separated. I have let them sit for a while, but most of my products sit. So definitely you do need to shake these up. They separate like crazy. And I think, I don't know if other products do it, because a lot of the time, like Glossier for example, you don't get to see the actual product because it is a colored tube, like it's a white tube, versus the Colourpop one, which is clear. So I guess you would never know, but I guess I kind of like that it is honestly clear, because then you can see it and you can mix it up, which it mixes up quite nicely, so it's not a problem. So I'm going to start with one color on each cheek, and I will describe to you guys what each color actually is. So I'm going to start on this cheek with Psst. So this color is known as a warm mid-tone rose. So we are going to go in with just my fingers. I usually like to apply any sort of serum blushes or blushes in general, honestly, with my fingers, because I'm not somebody who uses a lot of powdered products. So I don't use brushes, don't really have a lot of brushes. Ooh, okay, she used a lot. So we're going to blend in what I can, and then we are going to go in with a sponge. Oh, this is pretty. So again, it has like a tacky, but not like sticky feeling. Like it definitely is going to blend in really nice to the skin, but it's not going to leave any like residue or stickiness on the cheek where you feel like you can't deal with it. So I'm gonna make sure that it's blended with a mirror. That's like one application. I can go in with some more of, gosh, every time I say this name, Psst, I feel so silly. But I'm an apple of my cheeks sort of applicator, and I like the way that that looks. And then I just go in and go a little crazy. So it definitely feels really, really nice on the skin. I am wearing this over nothing. I did have some SPF on before, but I think most of it has disappeared by now. It's been a few hours, so I needed to reapply, but I thought I would test these out before I do. Definitely very cute, adds a nice amount of color. You don't use a lot, so this is kind of like the Glossier ones in the sense where you won't use a lot of product. I feel like the M Cosmetics serum blushes, you do use a lot, even though you don't need a lot. It's just harder to control. I feel like with these applicators and with these like tubes, it's easier to squeeze out just like a tiny bit versus her droppers are very hard to use. Now on this cheek, we are going to go in with Kiss Kiss, which is a warm peachy nude. And this is the one that I said earlier was very, very brown. So definitely, ooh, yeah, I like to put it here and just go up a little bit. Definitely does look very, very brown as opposed to peachy, but I'm not opposed. I feel like the sponge eats up a lot of the product, so we're gonna go in with a little bit more, but it feels so nice that it doesn't feel like you're caking anything on. It feels very serum-like in the sense that you can keep adding and you don't need to worry about it. So I'm just gonna put this blush everywhere just because that's how I kind of go about my blush usage. Again, this is in direct sunlight only, no artificial light, so they take a lot to really build up, I feel like, but they definitely do show up. Like if you just want a little bit of color, it kind of does look blotchy in some areas, like splotchy blotchy, but not too much where I feel like you would have to worry about it being blotchy. Like you definitely can layer on and it will even it out very nicely, but you can tell that this side is more brown and this side is more of like that warm rosy tone. Still like this side more. I am a brown peachy type blush girl, but that is the first two. Now to remove them, I'm just going to take some micellar water and a cloth, and I'm just going to go over it. Comes off super easy. Again, you're not using a lot, so you don't have a lot to take off. So the next two colors I'm going to do are Beyond on this cheek and Tumble For You on this cheek. So we're going to start with Tumble For You. Tumble For You is a muted cool tone pink, and we already know how it applies, kind of like a tacky, almost lipstick, not lipstick, like a tacky lip gloss, but not sticky. So it does have some grip to it, so you know that it will stay on your cheek and blend out really nicely. However, it's not sticky, so it won't get like stuck to any hair or anything. It is very much a serum in that sense where it sinks into the skin. So there you can see a little bit of the rosiness compared to the other side that has nothing. It is very, very subtle. If you're looking for like that no makeup look, you can definitely build this product up. And Beyond is a muted deep rose, so it is a much darker rose color, which I do enjoy. As far as like the browns and the deeper reds, I enjoy deep rose colors, so this one will definitely be darker, and that'll probably mean that I'll be able to get away with using less product. Not that that stops me from using more. So this one is definitely darker and very nice, honestly. They're both very, very beautiful colors, and they have like that serum texture to them, so they do like reflect light, so it does look like there's like that highlighted effect on your cheeks. That's really beautiful if you're looking for like that natural glow from a blush product. This is Beyond on this side and Tumble For You. Have one color left, and that is Hotline, and this is the color that I want to wear today for the rest of the day to test out longevity. So I'm going to go wash off these colors and put on my sunscreen and any concealer that I'm going to be applying for the day, and I will put this on to test how it holds up for you guys. I'm back, I've done my hair, I've put on Hotline, and I've done a lip, and this is the final look that I'm going to be wearing today in order to test out how well Hotline in particular, but as a whole, the Cheek Dew serum blushes wear throughout a regular day. And again, Hotline is the color that I'm wearing on both cheeks right now, and it is very blushy, and that's sort of the look I was going for. I wanted to put on more of a heavy hand to make sure that if you were to apply more, it would fade nicely throughout the day. And Hotline is known as a warm, soft pink, and I feel like that's the sort of perfect way of putting it. It is very soft, it is very warm on the cheeks, it brings life, it brings like this very bashful sort of look to my cheeks, and I very much enjoy it. So I will check back in after I've worn it for a few hours to show you guys how it's held up. So it's been a few hours later, and I feel like it's still doing a pretty good job on my face, honestly. There is no substantial dewiness. It looks very reflective. Again, I did put a ton of blush, but still it looks very nice on my eyelids. There is a bit of creasing, but that's to be expected with like more oily eyelids, I feel like, which I do have, but nothing that you can't just like be conscious of and wipe off throughout the day. But overall, very happy, and I do really like this blush. So it's a thumbs up for me, and that is it for this video and this little wear test update. So I'll see you in the next one.